Nikolai.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm well, thank you for asking. What is the time?
Oh, right now, uh, 12 p.m.
12 p.m. Oh, it's 7 o'clock in the morning here.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Nikolai, we're waiting for a few more people to join us today.
Mhm.
But before I start, two things that I always like to say is during this lesson, you mustn't be shy. If you have questions, please ask. I
Sure.
like answering questions, so
Okay.
please do ask. Also, if I'm speaking too fast or too slow for you to understand me, you must please stop me and let me know.
Okay.
Okay, then I want to say hi to Daria.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good
Hello.
morning. How are you today, Daria?
uh,
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just get up 30 minutes.
Um,
Okay.
I want before we begin, I
Yes.
want to ask some questions. Right now, I am in cafe, and
Okay.
there is music. It's too loud or not? I don't know.
What I will do is, Nikolai, if it does become a bit too loud, I will just mute you when I
Okay.
speak.
Okay.
And then when I do ask you a question, I'll unmute you
Okay.
if it does become too loud. Maxim. Maxim. Hello, Maxim. Hello, Maxim. Hi. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good, good. Maxim, where are you from?
Russia.
Russia. Okay. All right. So I am still waiting for a few more of the students, but I am going to start the lesson in the meantime. Let me just make this smaller. Okay, so today we are going to have a look at conversations at a restaurant, common phrases that you would use and that you would hear. And then if we do have some time left over, because I think you will find this lesson quite easy, then we will have conversation about different topics to help improve your spoken English.
This lesson
Now,
is
where
very, very useful for me right now.
Yes, you are in a restaurant. Yes. Nikolai, you can start. Can you read this for me, please?
um, can I see the menu, please? For a starter, I would like a salad. For a main course, I want chicken and rice, but no dessert. I have sweet things. Or I hate
Very
sweet
good.
things. I hate sweet
Yes, I
things.
hate. Do you really hate sweet things,
No,
Nikolai?
no. Previously, I ate two cakes.
Ah, okay. So you like sweet things.
No, not two cakes. Two pieces of cakes. Of cake.
Two pieces of cake. Yes.
Two cakes is too
Oh,
much.
yes, that's two whole cakes. Daria, can you please read the first slide?
It's table for four, please.
Very good. So depending on how many people you are, you would ask for a table for 6, a table for 2, a table for 4. Let's have a look at the next one. Maxime, can you read it for me?
Can we have the menu, please?
Very good. Yes, menu, very important. Let me just quickly say hi to Julia before we continue. Julia.
I'm so sorry. I have some trouble with my internet connection.
No, that's
Hello.
fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
How are you?
Uh, I'm fine. So
Hello, hello.
Good. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Can you read the next one for me, Julia?
uh, yeah, I would like the fish.
Very good. Yes, I would like the fish, please. Let's have a look at the next one. Nikolai.
To one. I want a little piece of cake, please.
Very good. The next one, Daria.
I prefer white wine to red wine.
Very good. Okay, please read both sentences for me, Maxim.
A table for two, please. I prefer meat to fish. What about it?
Very good. Maxim, do you like meat or fish more?
I think either and fish and meat.
You like both?
Yeah,
Ah,
both.
okay. What about you, Nikolai? Meat or fish?
Mm, I think both.
Both. Daria, meat or fish?
I prefer fish.
Okay. Julia, meat or fish?
I prefer the fish.
The fish, okay. I don't eat fish. I don't like fish. I prefer the meat rather. Nikolai, can you please read the slide for me?
Okay, I would like a glass of water. I want fries with my steak.
Fries.
Fries. Oh, okay. I want fries with my steak. Could you bring me the dessert menu, please? I would like another I would like another glass of wine.
Very good. So these are all common sentences or phrases that you would use in a restaurant. You would either say I would like or I want. Either way it's correct. I could say I want a glass of water, please.
What is fries?
Fries, potato chips. Potato
Okay,
chips.
okay.
Yes. Okay, now I want you to choose the correct option for me to complete the sentence. I'm starting with you, Daria. Help me with sentence number 1.
A table for two, please.
Very good. Julia, sentence number 2.
I prefer rice or fries.
2. 2. I prefer
Two.
rice to fries, meaning I rather want rice than I want fries.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. Maxim, the last one.
I would want pasta, please.
I would want or I would like.
One.
Okay. In this sentence, you can say, I want pasta, please, not I would want.
Okay, I would like.
Yes. If would is there, then you would use the word like. If would wasn't here, then you can say, I want pasta, please. Okay. Have a look at this text. There is 4 mistakes here. Nikolai, have a look at the first 2 sentences. Do you see a mistake?
Hello, a table on 2, please. Maybe for 2.
4 or 2, very good. Daria, do you see another one?
Can I have a menu? I would like spaghetti, please. And do you have the menu?
Can I have the menu is actually correct. You can say, can I have
okay.
the menu? But I would like spaghetti, please. That's correct. Julia, do you see another mistake?
And I would a glass of beer. I think it's correct, isn't it?
Not quite.
Uh,
What comes after would?
I want maybe.
You can say, and I want a glass of beer. Very good. Or you can say, I would like a glass.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would like.
Both are correct. Maxim, can you see another mistake?
I prefer the white one.
Yes. What is the mistake here?
What?
What is the mistake here? I prefer beer.
White one.
Okay, that's not correct. What is the mistake? Do you see the mistake? I prefer beer. Like is incorrect. What word would you use?
I would like.
I prefer beer to I prefer beer to wine.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now, tell me, Nikolai, what type of restaurants do you like best?
Mm, I don't know what to choose because I like pizzeria and sushi bars
Ah,
or sushi
okay.
restaurants.
And in your city, are there a lot of different types of restaurants?
Yeah, a lot of.
Yes. Okay. What about you, Daria? What type of restaurant do you like best?
I like China and Korean foods.
Okay, so Chinese restaurants and
Yeah,
Korean restaurants.
yeah.
And do your city have a lot of different types of restaurants?
Yes, there are a lot of different restaurants. You choose foods from world.
Okay, so they have a lot of different restaurants from all around the world. Julia, what about you? What type of restaurant do you like best?
Um, so I like Italian and Indian cuisines,
Very, very good choice.
and so I prefer some restaurants with these cuisines.
Good.
Um,
Now, do you have a lot of different restaurants in your city?
I think yes, because it's very small city, and
Okay,
for a small city, it's a lot of restaurants.
different types.
Yeah.
Okay. Maxime, what about you? What type of restaurant do you like best?
Mm, I don't like example, Italian restaurant.
Okay. And do you have a lots of different restaurants in your city?
Mm, not much.
Not much. Okay. Where I live, we have quite a variety of different restaurants. Very, very, very many different types. But I think my favorite are one of those restaurants that serve a little bit of everything. They've got Italian, they have sushi, they have steaks. So I don't like a restaurant that's only serving one type of cuisine, like Italian food. I like those that serves a variety of different foods. Those are my favorites. Let's have a look at the next slide. Julia, can you read it for me, please?
How much is a bottle of red wine?
Yes, of course, we are talking about money now. How much does it cost? Let's have a look at the next one. Maxim, can you read it for me, Maxim?
Maxim.
Can I have the bill, please?
Very good. Yes, the bill. Next one, Nikolai.
Can I play? Can I pay in cash?
Very good. And the next one, Daria?
Can I pay? Oh, wait, can I pay by card?
Very good, yes. What about the next one, Julia?
Uh, a tip is extra money we give to the waiter or waitress.
Yes. So the tip is a little bit of extra money we give to them for good service that they gave us. Okay, Maxine, please read both sentences for me.
In the USA, people always give waiters a tip.
Very good.
Usually we give a tip in cash.
Very good, yes. Usually we pay it in cash. Let's have a look at the next one. Nikolai, can you please read it for me?
In big restaurants, you can pay by card. Before we order something, we like to know how much it is. In small restaurants, we usually pay in cash, or we can look at the menu to know how much something is.
Very good. Yes, usually your menu would have prices on. Have a look at this picture, Daria, and tell me, what do you see?
I see bill.
Mm-hmm. And?
Empty.
Sorry?
Tip.
Tip? You
Tip.
could see it.
Tip.
No,
Uh,
I,
not
I think no.
particularly. What's this thing, Daria?
Money.
I think it
That,
is payment card, credit
Ah.
card.
very,
Ah.
that is your card. That's card. Okay. Now, Julia, have a look at the dialogue. This dialogue is between a customer and a waitress.
Mhm.
You will be the customer, and Maxim, you will be the waitress. So, Julia, you can start. Can I have?
Can I have the uh, I don't know.
What do you ask for when you're done ordering and you want to pay?
Menu, please. Thank you.
No, not menu. You finished eating. You're
Aha.
done eating.
Can
You
I
want to
have
pay.
the bill? Bill?
Very good. Yes, can I have the bill, please? Maxine, you say yes, of course.
Yes, of course. Are you paying in cash?
And Julia, you say?
No, I'm paying by card.
Very good. Maxine, you
Of
say?
course, sir.
Good.
Not
And you
here.
say? But here?
But here is a tip. I don't know.
Yes, here is a tip.
Tip. It is in cash.
Very good. Yes. Now tell me, Maxime, do you give a tip to the waiter in your country?
Usually we don't give waiters.
Okay.
We don't. Usually we don't go. No, then don't give a tip for waiters.
Okay. And who usually pays the bill in a restaurant? Would it be the man or the woman?
It's they with women,
The,
not the woman.
the
Usually
woman.
pay. No. Usually pay man.
Okay, good. That's good. Nikolai, do you give a tip to the waiter in your country?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Who usually pays the bill in a restaurant? A man or a woman?
I think men.
Men. Very good. Daria, do you give a tip to the waiter in your country?
If I like the service, yes, I give a tip.
Okay. And who usually pays the bill in a restaurant?
Usually pay the man, but if I have business lunch with my colleague and we pay.
Split the bill.
Yeah.
Split the bill. Good. Julia, do you give a tip to the waiter in your country?
In Czech Republic, we always give a tip.
Okay.
But
And
sometimes if you don't like some service or behavior of waiter or waitress, you can give but less.
yes. Okay. And who usually pays the bill in a restaurant?
Both.
Both?
I think yeah, because I go to restaurant with my friend or boyfriend, and we actually divide
Split the bill.
Split the bill.
yeah, because it's I don't know, it's normal
Yes,
for
I agree.
Europe.
I agree. Usually the bill, it depends on the situation. If you are eating with your girlfriend and you're on a date, then usually the man will pay for the bill. I hope they would, because that's good manners. If you are married, then you know, it doesn't really matter who paid because you're married. It comes out of the same pocket.
Yeah.
If you're eating with friends or business colleagues, then you would usually split the bill and everyone pays for themselves. In my country, it is also mandatory, which means it is custom to give the waiter or waitress a tip. And the tip amount will depend on what the bill is. So if the bill was, say, 200 euros, then I will give a 10% tip. So I will give them 20 euros as a tip. But of course, if they gave bad service, then I am not forced to give them a tip. I don't have to. But it's just a custom because we know in our country that waiters and waitresses, they earn very little money. So it's just to help them a little bit. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Nikolai, can you please read the slide for me?
Mhm. A starter is a small dish we eat at the beginning of our meal.
Yes, very good. A starter isn't your main meal. It's just a little appetizer, if I can say. It's usually very small. In my country, crumbed mushrooms is a very, very famous starter. What about you, Nikolai? Do you have a favorite starter?
Mm. I, um,
Or is it something that you eat?
I don't have same habit. My starter is mm,
Your main meal?
yeah.
Okay.
I have a soap, much soap.
Okay. So you don't actually order starters when you go to a restaurant. You have your main meal and perhaps dessert.
I order as much as I can and in one take at the
Okay,
same
I
time.
see, I see. All right. Daria, what about you? Do you have a favorite starter?
My favorite starter is water.
Ah, water. That's not a starter, that's a drink. Um, so it's not custom for you to order a starter before your main meal?
No,
Not really.
yeah.
Okay. Julia, what about you? Do you have a favorite starter?
Uh, I don't have a habit too for
Yes.
starters, but if I go to a restaurant here, uh, we normally we start with beer.
Okay, that's also a drink,
It's
but
the first thing what you actually have, or
okay.
wine or
Yes,
some
some kind of
alcohol.
drink.
Yeah.
Okay. Maxim, what about you? Do you have a starter that you like?
My favorite starters are some sort of salads
Very good. Very good.
and
It's it's not very common to eat starters. Even in my country, a lot of people don't eat starters. But if you are going to with family to a restaurant and it's you're going to stay there for a while, you're going to visit for a while. Oh, no problem. Nikolai, I'm going to mute you. Sorry, Nikolai, your music is a bit too loud, but I will unmute you as I ask questions, okay? Um, all right, so a starter is usually shared between the people. It's especially common if you are going to be there for a while, if you're going to visit with family there for a while. And the main meal, the main course usually takes quite a while. So a starter is just to snack on, basically, between family and friends. Let's have a
Uh,
look at the next one. Yes.
what is while? Can you repeat? Can you
Я
take
могу
it too?
спросить,
A
если это вообще возможно,
while.
чуть-чуть
While
Yes,
больше
it means it's
бывает, если
like
это
some
мешает.
seconds.
it's
Если это
going to
можно.
take some time.
Sometime.
Like,
Yeah, I know it.
okay.
Sorry.
No problem. Let's have a look at the next one. Daria, can you read it for me?
The main course is usually meat or fish.
That's not always true, but your main course usually have some kind of meat or fish, some kind of protein in it. Unless you are vegetarian, then there will be no fish or meat in there. Julia, the next one. Can you read it for me?
A dessert is usually sweet and we eat it after our meal.
Very good. That's fine. Unmute yourself, or let me try and mute you. Okay, that's perfect. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, Julia, do you have a favorite dessert?
Yes, it's Italian dessert. I think everyone knows it. It's
Yes.
tiramisu.
Oh, yes, that's delicious.
Yeah.
Maxime, do you have a favorite dessert?
I think I don't have a dessert because I eat every every dessert.
All types. You like all of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Good.
I like sweets.
That's good. That's good. Nikolai, do you have a favorite dessert?
Hmm. It's interesting, but I don't know. I would enjoy I enjoy every dessert that I can eat.
Okay, so you like all of them. Very good.
All of them.
Daria. Daria, do you have a favorite dessert?
I like pancakes.
Ah, cakes.
Yeah.
I like chocolate brownies with ice cream. That's quite nice. Chocolate brownies with ice cream. Okay, let's have a look
What
at the
is
next
chocolate? What? Chocolate.
chocolate brownies. It
It's a
looks like
jar.
yes, it's like it's usually a square shaped cake and it's chocolate and it's very moist and
Like,
thick. It's so
could you
yummy and
show us
gooey.
example,
Uh,
some picture?
I can try. Yes. Let me get you a picture.
Yeah.
If you
Thank
see
you.
it, you must know it. It's a very popular dessert. Very, very popular. Chocolate brownies. Okay, let me save this. On my desktop. Just saving the picture for you. Sorry, my computer's a little slow. Let me open it. Okay, give it a minute. It will open now. Can you see it? It almost looks like cake, but it's not cake. It's very, very thick and chocolatey. And you eat it with ice cream. Okay. Let's have a look at the next slide. Can you please read it for me, Nikolai?
Specials are the dishes which are not usually on the menu. Oh,
Very good, yes. So specials are usually dishes that you don't find on the menu, and it might be a little bit cheaper as well, a little bit of a better price. Let's have a look at the next one, Daria. Can you read it for me, please? Daria, you're on mute. Let me unmute you. Yes, Daria. Unmute yourself, Daria.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
We use napkin to clean our mouths after we eat.
Very good. Let's have a look at the next one. Julia.
Can you bring me a napkin, please? I can't eat all of my main course. Can I take it home?
Very good. That food that we cannot finish is called a takeaway. Can I please have a takeaway? Meaning you want to take away the food home so you can finish it at home if you cannot finish it at the restaurant. Maxim, can you please read the sentences on the screen for me?
This dessert is very nice. What are the special this evening? I finished my starter, so you can take the plate. I like soup for a starter.
Very good, thank you. Okay, Nikolai, have a look at this picture. Tell me, what do you see?
I see a cat and a bill.
Mhm. Very good. Yes, this person is paying by card. Now, I want you to fill in the gaps for me. Daria, help me with the first one.
Yeah. You a starter is usually soup or salad.
Very good. Julia, the second one.
A main course is usually meat or fish.
Very good. Maxim, the third one.
I don't know this word. Really, I don't know.
Don't you remember? Dessert.
Yeah.
A dessert is
A dessert
usually...
is something sweet, yeah.
Very good. Yes, a dessert is usually something sweet. Now, I want you to have a look at these things here at the bottom. And tell me, where do you think you would find it? Would you think you would find it in an expensive restaurant or fast food restaurant like McDonald's? Nikolai, I'm starting with you. What about a starter? Expensive restaurant or fast food?
I think it's expensive restaurant.
Very good. Daria, what about main course?
Main course, so we are find in very expensive restaurant. And one question:
Sure.
in my country, you can buy starter in fast food. For example, McDonald's. We have salads in the main menu.
It's possible, yes, that there are some fast food restaurants that would have a starter as well as a dessert. But it is more common to find it in a restaurant rather than a fast food joint. But yes, it's possible. What about dessert, Julia?
Sorry. Nikolai? Microphone. Yeah. I don't know. What is the question?
Where would you find dessert? Would you find it in an expensive restaurant or fast food restaurant?
I think it's expensive restaurant.
Expensive restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay, Nikolai. I think you would find it in a fast food restaurant as well. Like Daria said, she said that some fast food restaurants in her country have starters. Some fast food restaurants in my country actually have desserts. Let's have a look at the next one. Maxim, what about giving a tip? Would you do that at expensive restaurant or fast food restaurant?
Can you repeat?
Where would you give a tip? Would you give a tip at a expensive restaurant or would you give it at a fast food restaurant?
Um,
Это новости Игорь. На каком стороне?
Fast food restaurant is more cheap, but it's not uh, health for you.
So
Expensive restaurant.
would you give a tip to a waiter rather at an expensive restaurant then?
I think, yeah, expensive restaurant.
Very good. Nikolai, a menu. Where would you find a menu?
I think in both places there is menu in expensive restaurants and in fast food restaurants too.
Very good. Yes, that's correct. Daria, where would you find a waiter?
We find waiter in the expensive restaurant.
Yes, very good. Julia, pay by card.
I think both.
Yes, correct, both. Pay by cash. Maxime, where would you pay by cash? Expensive restaurant or fast food restaurant?
Both.
Both, very good. Nikolai, where would you find a napkin?
My mic is on. Napkin. The napkin in expensive restaurants and in fast food restaurants, because we need
Yes,
to clean
both.
our mouth in both places.
Correct, yes, very good. Daria, ask for a table.
We ask for table in the expensive restaurant.
That's correct, yes. Order at the counter. Julia.
What is a counter?
It's the place where you pay for your food. It's a counter and then there's a cashier behind a little till and then there's a menu behind her and you look at the menu and say, I want the McDonald's with fries and chips, please.
Yeah, I think we meet it in fast food restaurant, maybe.
That's correct, yes. Because if you are in an expensive restaurant, you would order at your table. The waiter will come to you and place your order. Maxime, find your own table. Would you do that in an expensive restaurant or a fast food restaurant?
What does it mean, table? What table it is mean?
Table, where you sit at a table to eat. The surface is called a table.
Both.
Both. Find your own table. I think more fast food restaurants. I think you ask for a table at an expensive restaurant. You don't just go and find your own. Mostly there will be a waiter standing at the door of the restaurant and he will ask you where would you like to sit, and then he will take you to go sit somewhere. But at a fast food restaurant there's no one. You must go and find your own table and sit down.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now I'm going to ask you to fill in the gaps and practice the dialogue. Nikolai, I'm going to start with you. Help me with the first one.
For a starter, I would like the tomato salad, please.
Very good. Daria, you would say okay?
Okay, and after, what would you like for your main? I forget word.
Course.
ah,
Main course.
main course. Thank you.
Good. Julia, you would say steak and chips?
Uh, uh, steak and chips, please. And for dessert, the ice cream.
Very good. Maxim, you would say, would you?
Would you like anything to drink?
Very good. Nikolai, you would say yes, a glass?
Um, hmm, I miss. Uh, uh, yes, a glass of wine, please. How much is it?
Very good. Daria, you would say it's $10?
Okay, it's $10 for a glass. So do you prefer red or white wine?
Very good. Julia, you would say red?
Red. Uh, uh, I prefer red to wine.
Very good. Very, very good, guys. Okay. Nikolai, Daria, Julia, and Maxine. I hope you have a pen and paper with you. I want you to write down a starter, a main course, and a dessert. And I want you to put a price also next to it, what you think it would cost, each of you. Nikolai's looking in the menu. Very clever. Okay, Julia, are you ready?
No, I'm not.
Okay, take your
But
time.
I try to say it if you want.
Try. Just try. What would you choose as a starter?
So, some soup with beer.
Okay. That's an interesting combination. Soup and beer. How much
No,
would it
no, it's
cost?
not beer, but beer. Beer? No, it's not beer.
Okay, is it a
Sorry.
type of soup?
Beef.
Beef? Okay, beef soup.
Beef. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not beer. It's not beer.
Okay. Beef soup. Very good. How much would your beef soup cost?
It's about. Sorry, I use crowns because I'm not sure about euros or
That is fine. Use your
dollars.
own currency. Use your own currency.
So it's about 45 Czech crowns.
Okay. What about your main course?
Um, I don't know English word for this. I know only Czech, but sorry, it's svíčková.
Chicken schnitzel?
Svíčková.
What is it? Is it chicken? Is it meat?
You have plate with dumpling, some dumpling, I
Okay.
think,
Yes,
and
yes.
with meat.
Okay, all right,
And
that's
some
fine.
sauce.
And some sauce.
Yeah.
All right, and what cost?
It's about 120 Czech crowns.
Very good. What about dessert?
Dessert, it's hot, it's hot dessert, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's a warm dessert, yes.
Yes. No, it's strudel. Do you know strudel?
Yes, I do. Apple strudel.
Yeah. So, for example, apple strudel, and it will be about 40 or 60 crowns.
Okay, good. Nikolai, your turn. Give me a starter.
So, for a starter, I would like to order uh, coleslaw salad with oil.
Okay, and how much would that cost?
85 rubles.
Okay. I personally hate coleslaw. I don't like coleslaw.
Um,
I don't like raw cabbage. Ugh.
exactly. I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is.
No,
It's not nice. I don't like it. What about a main course, Nikolai?
For a main course, I would like to order soup with cheese.
Okay. How
Um,
much is it?
170. Oh, 70.
Okay.
170 rubles.
Okay. And what about dessert?
What about dessert? Wait a minute. I would like to order. I would like to order. I would like to order a piece of cake and espresso coffee.
Okay. Good choices. How much is that?
It's 100 rubles for coffee and 180 rubles for cake.
Very good. Daria, your turn.
Okay. If I go to a restaurant, it may be for a restaurant and for starter, I choose
Алло?
water.
Привет. Я сейчас занят.
Because
Нет, я просто сейчас занят очень сильно. Ага, хорошо, давай, попозже.
Okay.
Пока.
And how much would that cost?
A main course, I like a bibimbap. It's rice with vegetables and beef or fish or pork.
Okay. How much is it?
How much is it? It's very male.
How much does it cost? How much money?
About $5.
$5, okay.
Yeah.
What about dessert?
Desserts. I like cakes and cake.
Cake.
Yes.
What type of cake do you like?
I like pancakes and I like muffin maybe too.
Okay. Now, how much would that cost?
About $2.
$2. Okay. What did you say you like as a starter?
I say water and sometimes I like coffee. It's Americano.
Okay. All right. And how much is that?
About $2-3.
Okay. All right. Now, Daria, you are a customer at a restaurant. Okay. Now remember what you said you like as a starter and what you like as a main meal and what you like as dessert. Now, Nikolai, you are the waiter and you need to take her order. First of all, start with a table for 1 or 2, please, Daria.
I need a table for 4 people. 4 table.
Okay.
Okay. How much seats do you need?
4 seats.
Wait a minute, I'm looking for. Mm, I think we have a table for you.
What? I don't hear.
I think we have a table for you.
Okay, so Daria, he shows you to your table. Now what?
Okay. I like seats near window.
Okay.
Okay. And now, what do you need, Daria? What do you want from the waiter?
Uh,
A menu?
Here it's
Would you
no,
like to
so
would you like to order something?
yes, for starter, I would like water and main course rice with fish and dessert. I think about it and I will order later.
Okay. What? I you want to order the same thing for all people or different orders?
Different audience, I wait my friends here.
Okay. It will be $300 for you.
Okay.
All right, then Nikolai goes and gets your order. And Daria, you eat your food. You're done eating your food. What now, Daria? What do you ask for? What do you ask the waiter for after you ate your food? Please bring me the...
Uh, what's your favorite food?
You
No?
just finished eating all your food, okay? You and your friends finished eating. Now, what do you ask the waiter for? What must he bring you?
I
The,
say that I wait my friends, but I'm hungry and I already start.
yes, but you're all done eating. So now you want the bill. The bill. How much? You all done eating now. You have to pay.
Yeah.
So you ask the waiter, can you please bring me the bill?
Okay. Can you please give me the bill, Nikolai?
Sure. Here we go. It's
Okay.
300 for you.
Can I buy by card?
Okay.
Yes, you
Can
sure.
I pay by card? It's okay.
Okay.
Thank
And
you.
Daria, are you going to leave the waiter a little something?
Yes, I give a tip.
Very good. Very good. So that's basically what would take place in a restaurant. Now, Julia, tell me, what is a very common or everyday meal in your country? Like in my country, bread is a very everyday meal. Sandwiches are very popular in my country. That's usually what you would eat. What about you, Julia?
Um, so I think there is a common dish. Sorry. It's what I actually said before about some meal with dumplings and with salt.
Okay.
And
Yeah, so
it's
that's
actually very popular dish
okay.
here. And
Interesting.
I know about drinks. I can say that beer is the common drink ever in Czech
Yes,
Republic
in my country as well, beer is very, very popular. Very popular.
too.
Now,
Not
yes?
it's common. I mean, it's, sometimes you can see some people go to lunch and they drink beer
Yes.
during the
Mhm.
lunch. It's a normal.
Yes, it's pretty normal in my country as well.
Yes.
Which country do you think have the best food, Nikolai?
Hmm. Actually, I don't know because never because I haven't been in another countries yet.
Okay. And if you think about Italian cuisine, Chinese
No.
cuisine, which cuisine do you prefer the most?
Hmm, maybe Italian.
Ah, good choice. Daria, what food do you refuse to eat?
What? The first?
What food do you refuse to eat? Like you will never eat it. For example, I will never eat coleslaw. I don't like raw cabbage. What about you? Is there food that you will never eat?
I never eat in. I never eat холодец.
Okay.
It's Russian food. So I don't like it.
Okay. Good, good. Julia, can you give me one example of a fast food? One example of a fast food.
Yeah. Uh, some cheeseburger with
Ah,
fries.
good, good. How often do you eat fast food, Nikolai?
I eat fast food about twice a month.
Twice a month. Okay. What are the most popular dishes in your country, Daria?
Mm, I like fry in the McDonald's and sometimes I
Okay. I know some of you probably don't celebrate Christmas or New Year, but in my country, it's very popular, Christmas and New Year. And New Year, we like to barbecue. That's tradition. That's what we eat on New Year's Day. What about you, Julia? What type of food do you eat on New Year's?
Um, so we have Christmas here too,
Hmm.
and we have some some fish. It's I don't know in English, but it's carp.
Carp. Yes, yes,
Do
yes.
you know it?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
But
it's
we don't usually eat it, but I know the fish, carp, yes.
it's very traditional dish for Christmas.
Mhm.
About New Year, mm, I think in Europe uh, it's not um, uh, it's not like New Year in Russia because in Russia it's like main
Hmm.
holiday.
Yes,
But
yes.
for Europe, um, it's not.
Okay,
And
all right.
I'm not sure if I know about some New Year's uh, special dishes.
Okay. Nikolai, if you visited a country, and we know some countries eat very strange food, if they were to eat snakes and dogs, would you try it?
I think that I crazy enough for strange things, and I will try it.
Good. I'm not that brave. I won't try it. Um, Daria, can you cook?
Yes, I sometimes do.
Okay. What is the last dish that you cooked?
I cook soup with dumpling. It's
Very good. Very good. Okay, guys, it's about time for me to go. I don't know where our friend Maxim disappeared to. But before I go, Nikolai, any questions?
No, all perfect.
Okay. Daria, any questions?
no questions. Thank you for listening.
It's a pleasure. Julia, any questions?
No, it was useful class
Good.
for me because we have a lot of questions.
Yes.
It's a very useful exercise.
Good, good. I'm glad you guys liked the class. Have a really, really nice day further, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See you
Thank
later.
Bye. See
you.
you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.